What's up, YouTube family? This is Jeff with Little Everything Home Services coming to you with yes another video. I just figured I would share this information with you. Yesterday I was working on the unit just like this. I was pulling the vacuum on it. We had changed the compressor out and go ahead and put nitrogen in it and leak checked it. And what I found was when I put the vacuum, of course using my JB evacuation hoses here, it pulls down great. But I found that it pulled down to like 4,000 microns and stopped. And I'm like, that's never happened before. And what I was using is the Yellow Jacket T right here hooked to my vacuum pump. So I thought I had a leak. I'm like, I just fixed the leak, changed the compressor, found the leak, fixed that leak. So I was like, what is going on? I'm like, man, I can't believe this system has another leak. So anyway, I said, well, let me check first. So one of the things I always say do is check. I wanted to check to make sure the vacuum pump was actually working like it should. So I hooked my micron gauge up, to my port here, just like I'm doing right now, just to test it. And I figured I'd just show you. Turn it on. And it's at atmospheric pressure right now. Now I'm going to open the valve up. See how I pour down? So there's not a problem with the pump. Alright. So there's not a problem with the pump, so that wasn't an issue. I did the same thing with the hoses. This I left the vacuum gauge hooked up to the system. I hooked each independent hose up to the vacuum pump and up to the system. Pulled down fine. I did that with both hoses on the high side and low side. And I'm like, okay, so the hose is not the problem. The vacuum pump not the problem. Okay. Then I said, well, you know what? Let me check my tree here. And what I found was this is where my leak was coming from. It's leaking from somewhere here and up here. What I'm going to do, see, it's leaking from either here, or somewhere up there. But if you can look real close here, it doesn't really have a good seal. It looks like they use some type of putty in there, but it's not working. It worked initially. Now it's not doing so great. So what I am going to do, I am not going to abandon it because this is expensive and I really like it because it has a shut off on it. So I'm going to use some 554 Loctite. I'm going to disassemble this and I'm going to put it on the threads and put it back together and let it dry real good, and I'm going to test it out. So because I really like it and I don't want to just throw it away. So in the meantime, what I did was I brought my other one that I've got as a backup from out the truck, and it's an Appion Y, and it's 3/8 on all three sides. Now the great thing is rated for 20 microns. So this is what I'm going to use today instead of the other one, and go ahead and pour this vacuum down on the system so I can get it back up and running. I got a lot of work to do, so I can't dilly-dally, I got to get it done. So that's what I'm about to do. So I'm about to hook up the hoses to it and get this rolling. I already have my shredders pulled out, have my shredder core removed. I already poured the nitrogen out of here. So now I'm about to get rolling with the vacuum here, hook everything up. But I figured I would just take a moment out just to show you what I found in case you run into the same issue and you were like, why is my vacuum not pulling? How to test each and everything to make sure it's working like it should. So anyway, family, I'm not going to drag on and on. I want to thank you for taking the time out to check out the video, and there'll be more to come. I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to do the videos like I like to because I've been moving. But nonetheless, I want to thank you for your time. Have a blessed day, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you like the content coming. That's encouraging that I'm putting something out to help somebody. So just hit that subscribe button, and I appreciate the time. Talk to you later, family. Have a blessed day.